Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to some Let's Play Civilization 6. Let's do it. Let's buy stuff. I did kill some of my gold per turn by changing tiles here. I guess we can change them back now. Because the 7 gold is pretty sweet and plays into what we're doing. Plus the 2 production's kind of whatever. I mean, it's better, but I'd say if you're being gold strong, be gold strong. Harald, thank you for the 13 months, man. Welcome on.
Sub off YouTube to not seem like I'm taking advantage of it, lol.
Not in time, my friend. I dove right back in, but I appreciate you. And hey, man, that's if there's anything worth interrupting for, it's value for value, and I appreciate it. Welcome back for 13 months. I do appreciate it very, very much. I could buy their buildings here in a second too, but if we're gonna save for that engineer, I guess we don't. And then, yeah, this is fine here. Not, like, thrilled about it. And if we're going to go for the wonder, I have to get the holy site immediately.
Thanks for the content.
Hey, Healthy Snacks, thank you very, very much, man. I appreciate it. Good to have you back around here. And thank you for the $10. Speaking of value for value. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, we are Desert Folklore, although it isn't exactly insane yet. I mean, that +7's nice. This +4 is a little bit weak. This will be better. It'll all work out in the long run. It's just a really slow build up on Mansa Musa. It's just how it works. So I actually think we're doing okay. We're actually over on Golden Age. Golden Age score now. Knight at the Roxbury for my scout. Go ahead and heal for a turn there, buddy. Stupid Shaka running away with this game. Do I think the production negatives are for Mali are too harsh? Yes, I do. Or is it a fine trade-off for a unique civ? Look, there are a lot of civs in the game that are like low on my rankings list and you know, that I dislike, as it were. It doesn't mean I don't think they should exist. I think that there are a lot of civs out there that are allowed to be unique and fun, and you're allowed to paint a lot of different pictures if you're a developer for this game, coming up with different things and creative ideas and stuff like that. I don't think that just because I think something's weak or not good for Deity, which is not most players, remember, most players don't play Deity, but we as a hardcore player do. It doesn't mean I don't think they exist. It doesn't mean I even think it should be balanced. I don't think it needs to be. So do I think that penalty's too tough from a game balance standpoint? Yes. Does that mean I think that they should run out and change them and I'm going to stomp up a storm if they don't? No, certainly not. Certainly not. Super fun, super unique civ regardless. And who cares if it's balanced, right? I'm going Reyna. I think Reyna's a better max than Moksha. So I just want to be clear about that.
Without mathematics.
All right, we can go see if we can grab that. Okay, so we got this. This is done. We got to pop this as well. Can I please grab this guy? Yes. So there's that. Pop it. Faith buy our market. Faith buy another trader. Send this one out. This one I want production on because we are going to build the Petra. So I'm probably going to go ahead and take the Niani trader out just because we already have this road and the food is pretty irrelevant. So let's do that with that one. I'm out of faith. Nope, don't want to sell Diplo. That's certainly one of our potential win cons. Yeah, the gold is really crazy, huh, Hogue? All right, so that unlocks Petra. That gives us a thing to work on here now. Except I don't... Oh, I do have the money to buy the tile. I don't have the faith. Okay, so let's do this. Get working on that Petra. And where do we want to go next? So I want to make sure I'm clearing out all the city-state quests, so horsemen make a lot of sense. I'd really like to start getting campuses. Crossbows are obviously super important. Bronze working. probably doesn't block any districts, so that's probably fine too. I think probably bronze working because it's a resource, but then probably up to horseback riding. I'd like to get a quarry here for our ancient wall or our masonry tech. You know what? I don't really want to clear these camps because we're good to go on our golden age. But being set up for it makes sense. I mean, basic rule of thumb tips for newer players to higher level play. Make sure you're expanding your cities aggressively. I think that's the biggest key to Civ 6 and success at higher level difficulties. Asserting yourself, knowing when to build military, when to be greedy. There's a fine line between like super greedy plays and super effective plays, and you see that a lot. You see, if you watch enough of the live streams, you see me get punished by it quite often. But just honestly, like the simplest thing is making sure you get enough cities with enough quality districts. So again, all of our trade routes to here. Could take the production as well, but I think the gold is valuable enough at this point. We'll go to Zanzibar. And our cap really needs to grow, huh? Get them a builder and harvest that. I wouldn't hate that. Trader's 90. Yeah, I need my trader route capacities filled. So I'm only missing one. We can buy it next turn. And then that unlocks Mahabadi. So I need to finish this first. Obviously pretty far away. Can buy them tiles. I could also grab a Magnus and try to chop these 2 stone. Probably want to chop these 2 stone anyways and just let them do stuff. But I hate that they don't have productive tiles. So we'll start with that. I keep neutering our Petra. And yeah, and now that we have this extra envoy, because we're going to do a government switch here, we can send off. I don't really want a double envoy here. So Suzerain Kumasi probably grab the stone. I guess I don't really care what they grab, and it doesn't look like Japan is... Oh, they've made peace with Japan now. So now I feel comfortable suzerain them. I'm actually going to not take advantage of the Diplo League. I probably should if we're going to do a Diplo game. But I really want the suzerain of Kumasi right now. We can get to a Merchant Republic really quickly if we add culture into our trade routes. I think that's more valuable, to be honest. So we'll take that. Even though it's era score, it really like, and we don't really want that much more. Adding in culture to our trade routes is quite nice. Not using any mods, Seb. We are modless these days. This is obviously incredibly valuable, and we need to start running it now. And then I need to go back to charismatic leader. We'll run the wonder. I don't even need the wonder policy. I mean, yes, we're getting Petra, but I'm not running 2. If we're not building 2 wonders at a time, I actually don't think this is worth it. 15% in our Petra city is probably almost next to nothing. The urban planning is probably just strictly better. I don't really need this. I could take a couple more gold per turn with conscription, but I am going to go and scout out a couple camps, so I'm going to leave it in here. And I need to get my other settlers this age as well, if we can. And then probably on to feudalism. Okay, it's just a lake. Is there a barb camp here? Or was that remnants? Because that's actually kind of funny. Probably go to Kumasi for the 2 culture. Although, again, I could value this. They are going to get 1 more trade route, so the next one could go to Kumasi. Could faith buy writers and sell them. Yeah, that's true. Lots of different things we could do here. Mostly looking to faith buy the engineer. So defender, I don't know how necessary defender the faith was. I think I might regret that later on. We'll see. Nice, healthy. Ideally, we're buying that engineer to start the next era anyways, so we've got plenty of time to save. What's up, username? I'm going to go ahead and build the temple, even though it's slow. It's either that or run more projects. We're about to get this guy anyways. No one else is actually working on merchants. They're like wide open for us at the moment. Where was that? There you are. Yeah, we could buy more flat desert tiles in our Petro City, and it could be... we could have even better yields. I'll just let them expand naturally, though. We have a ton of things we want to spend our money on. So, okay. So this whole, like, no one's here. No one's spawned in this awesome area. Weird. The yields from projects are based on the production that you put into them. All right. Iron cannot ruin my day anywhere, can it? Can only really make it better. Is it insane to try to go settle in all those city-states? Yes. The reason is loyalty. All right, there's the end of the era. Oh, no, we already triggered it last turn. That's good. We found some iron. That's funny. That's where the Oracle was going. I guess we get a mulligan as him, too. FDF, thank you for following. No, I don't think you can go settle this. I guess maybe you could. There's not a lot of pressure down here. It would be really tough. A couple little, like, satellite cities in there. Be really, really tough, especially as he continues to, like, and you might just provoke him. And it would take so many turns to settle him. I'm not sure how worth it would be. It's an interesting thought for sure. Any other iron we want to go settle? Not really. What you got there, dude? Holy sight. Okay. A little bit of iron. I guess that's better than nothing. What's your favorite civ? Are there a few that are OP? I think my favorite is Russia. And then followed by like Japan and Netherlands and anybody who gets really good adjacency bonuses. I really like one of my favorite things, if you guys haven't noticed, which you probably have. One of my favorite things is this is more era score, by the way, that we don't need. One of my favorite things is actually playing the appeal game. So I really like civs like Clio and Persia, who have a plus appeal tile improvement. Makes it really, really fun. All right, so free luxury has to go all the way over here somewhere. Ugh. So what do we want to go? What would Mansa Musa like, do you think? Silver? Nah, he's more of a gold guy. Can't go get silver. Now the amber we can get on our own. Keep in mind. So you want to grab something here that you can't normally grab. Silver is a fine choice. I'm just having fun with it. Probably like dyes or silver. Probably easiest to actually get to the silver. Even though that's there. His cheeks say sugar. It's not a bad idea. Mercury is the sweetest of the transition metals. Mapuche improvement with city parks. I do like the Mapuche improvement. It's pretty fun. I don't know that it's as good as the other ones, but it's fun. We're just gonna stock these. Oh, I could have grabbed that. Okay, next turn. Don't let me forget that goodie hut. Yeah, Zulu got Oracle. I know they beat us to it. It's fine. I'm not too bummed. Downside to Mapuche's tile improvement often goes in the good district spots. I think that's what I like about it, is having to figure all that out. That's correct. When an improvement says it has X appeal, when it has plus appeal, it gives that appeal to the surrounding tiles. It doesn't actually improve the appeal of the tile itself. The exception of that is old growth forests, which don't apply appeal to the surrounding tiles. The forest itself gets beautified. So a little bit confusing. I kind of want to make sure that there's not a stupid camp here. It's probably going to take a little while to do this. I should actually take a swing and then back off. And I don't want to buy this because it's a ton of era score until the next era. We're at 8 turns until the end of this one. Got all our trade routes out. That's good. Really like to get a campus here. I don't really want to buy tiles. Guess I could have them build a builder. It's not great, but this economy is kind of spoken for at the moment. Let's grab this. This is all right, 40 gold. Cool. Less than a turn's worth. It's a good problem to have. I'm gonna start making open borders and things. I need to get this this thing for pyramids. I would like pyramids for sure. I don't want to actually go up here because I don't want to get quadreamed. We'll take our time with this. All right. So the Petra tiles, as you can see, aren't doing anything for me. So losing a citizen here, not a big deal. I think we got the worst land of all these different spawns, but again, it's kind of comes with the territory with Mansa Musa. Great library. Yeah. I was like, I know you're over there. Like, we have to bait him out a little bit. It's fine. Could have gone up here for the defensive bonus and then hit him a couple times, but game could have rolled us a couple mountains. Yeah, tell me about it. Give the Petra City an iron mine. It's pretty irrelevant. I think the trick to Petra is going to just be that engineer. Which, what a great suggestion. Good call. Saving up that kind of money. There were goody huts that spawned barbs in the good old day. Oh man, that's crazy. So we still have 6 more turns. You can probably, you know what? I'm just gonna move him there. We get 30 less production from the great engineers? No, because we are not building a district, or sorry, we're not building a building or unit. We will get the normal amount. Planning on doing anything with my religion? Not until I'm expanded enough with my faith. With my other cities that I need. Eventually we will. Sure, Shaka. It's not like you're having a runaway game or anything. Can't touch me. First turn, build scout. Let's spend some money and try to be friendly with people. I think I like the forestry management before we get the contractor promotion. Again, it just increases the gold this city's getting. Like currently, right? I really do need you to grow there, friend. Some farms, I don't know. I'm going to keep this diamond tile? Yeah. Well, no, because all these other ones get 2 now, so these make sense to work. I do want to work this, and eventually I will lift it. We'll need to get them some housing and things. Cap's not working horses now. Oh. Thank you. Over these. That's okay. Oh, keeping versus trading away. Oh, because of our Zanzibar status. Probably keeping. I have 4 copies of diamonds. Is that from City States? I guess I don't need it since I have it from City States then. He offered me 69. Nice. This is the other problem is most people have diamonds. Maybe Dido doesn't. That's pretty good. Probably do that. What to build after Scout? A second Scout. If you ask me. It's my favorite opener these days. Otherwise, if your tiles line up with it, Scout Settler is fine. Old Gray Hair, welcome back for 16 months. Hey, caster, streamer
TGM
extraordinaire.
Tile by TGM, tile by TGM, tile by TGM, Rich.
Old Gray Hair, thank you, buddy. How you doing? What's been going on in your world? Everybody go follow my buddy Old Gray Hair. He's doing a great job on the Twitchies these days. Do yourself a favor and at least listen to him. At least, you know, like I think old gray hair, your voice is so good. Have you ever done like I don't know, like a phone book reading stream? I feel like that might be really good for you, like a really successful idea. His voice is really nice, you guys. It's good. It's good stuff. How awkward do I make you feel when I say that? I'm sorry. I don't mean to. All right. 5 turns left here. What do you mean by settler second if the tiles line up? Basically, if by the time you're done with the scout, you're instantly at pop 2, you could start that settler right away. I like it, old gray hair. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for 16 months of support. It means a great deal to me. A scout and a mercenaries boost. Okay, there are worse gets than that. And I'm not using get in a punitive way. No, I was serious. I was only giggling while I was saying it because I thought it was funny. No, but I'm rather serious. I think you could do that. Saguba here next, probably, even though we're crazy low on science. Probably finish that even before the audience chamber. It's not doing a whole lot. Leave this in for now. I want to run limes here in a second to get some walls. It's a shame we don't have, you know, the ability to faith by walls and stuff. Hatusa, huh? Okay, fair enough. I was just saying you could read anything and it would sound good. My holy site's leveled up to max. Not yet. Not yet. I'm actually going to bring this in, though. Again, the 2 science is not insignificant. Oh, I need a envoy. Derp. I was going to go here to switch it. Ah, crummy. All right, up to military training, and then we'll go to feudalism. That way I get my envoy. It's only 1 extra turn. It's fine. So this guy goes down here, picks up these resources, becomes a whatever city, and then my next one there. I'll need to tile buy a bunch for that one, so we'll just sit. A few certain texts you should work towards immediately. Discovering horses and iron is pretty important. That's a big part of it. Yeah, it's a really weird map. It's okay, though. So now I'm torn between my hate for extra era score and my love for envoys. I don't really care about Cardiff, I guess. That could just wait to the next one, so that's fine. I don't know what you do with the channel points. Tiny Squid, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. Appreciate it. So with Mansa Musa, we strictly want international trade, but there are situations where internal trade routes make sense, particularly when you're looking for things like road infrastructure and like growth in production. If you're working on something specific, like a wonder. Nice map. Yeah, that's a good use for it. That's my favorite one so far for sure. Okay. All right, Genghis, with your troops and all that. Knock it off, will ya? So 3 turns on the era. I can actually buy it next turn, but we'll wait for the turn after. So 3 turns, 1, 2. No, so we want to wait 1 more turn before we move this guy. Or since the galley's up here, I could go down. How is that the tile that I picked? It's the one tile that's open. He boy. Or quad. Sorry, quad. If I said galley, I didn't mean it. Quad. Oh, I love that, Mav. That's actually really cool.
If it's natural to kill.
Ah, there are 2 of them. Settling the floodplains is era score. We could hold off. Although I think we already got it for settling this. But it's only 2 turns. Has Matthias lost cities? Yes? Yes, Red. Both. As Mansa, do you like Cleo as a neighbor for trade route bonuses or hater for the early vulnerabilities? Actually, I don't really like Cleo that much, being close, because her benefit for your trade routes to her gives you food, and that's something that you probably don't need a whole lot of on Mansa. Should you be following the game's recommended settle spots? No. For the love of God, no. No. Please don't. So we'll get a double envoy there, then we'll switch. Okay, sure. Excuse me. I will. You know what? Didn't see a thing. Didn't see a thing. Just backing away. Not gonna go over there. You guys do whatever you want to do. I won't judge. All the gold tiles in my cap are from Reyna. Reyna can give you 2 gold for each unimproved feature. Blah, blah, blah. And unimproved features get extra appeal. So nice for a city that has like a lot of national parks in it. I don't really care that we're fluctuating here. Our growth is insane. We grow back super fast. And this is where people will take umbrage with me saying that food is overrated early. I like free food. I don't think working a only food tile makes a lot of sense usually. There are certainly situations where working a 4 or 5 yield tile makes sense. But if it's pre you getting settlers, you working that food tile is only making it harder to regrow once you build those settlers and lose that population. Obviously, all that's moot if you're using Magnus. We are not in this game. And so I really have no problem with this city with tons of food because of all the desert tiles around them, just bouncing back down to 2 pop. They'll grow back up to 4 in no time flat. It's great with Coupe. I know we can buy the engineer. I'm well aware. But we don't want to because it's a crud load of Check my swing there. It's a lot of era score. It's a lot of era score, and so we don't want that for the next 2 turns. We might as well start the next era with a ton of era score. Just like we're holding off on that settle. You should know what you want to do going into the game in most cases, at least to the tune of like 1 or 2 victory types. Be like, either this is science or domination, or this is going to be religion or culture as a fallback. In this game, we're looking at either religion or Diplo. But you should know that pretty early on, if not before you start your game. It really, there's a builder in here, and there's a goody hut, and you know, some things aren't just, they're not meant to be seen. We'll just ignore it. I don't want to lose my super scout. All right, Golden Age dawns. One of my issues in this particular game is that the choices here are tough, right? Like free inquiry for us makes so much sense. How much have we complained about being down on science, right? Like, so free inquiry here is actually pretty terrific. Our Sagubas have a ton of gold adjacency bonuses. So free inquiry is like a match made in heaven for Mansa Musa, but monumentality is so strong if you have any sort of faith economy to keep expanding your civs. That being said, I don't know which one we want. Yeah, their entire playthroughs on YouTube. That's what we're recording for now. So you can follow that if you want and take an example or two. What do we want? What do you, chat? What do you want? Should we do free inquiry? So it would be worth 5, 11, 15. It would almost double our science. But we'd give up on our faith. What do we then do with our faith? I can still buy the buildings, but I can't buy like settlers and things. The science is the problem I have here is I only really like the only city I haven't settled that I kind of want to is over here, and I could get that settler just by gold buying it, right? Like faith buying builders is obviously amazing, especially because we don't want to build builders. There's a negative production there. Fun. I'm just gonna call you Fun. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, we could start using our faith to evangelize and do things like that. But then I'm stuck on building builders, and that feels pretty bad. It's going to get better here. I think it is free inquiry because we're so freaking far behind on science. But it's a tough call. It's really close between these two. I actually think it is this for now. Because the only thing I'm getting out of this is settlers and then builders. But I can still gold buy. I don't get the 30% redux, which is a bit of a bummer. But the science is so valuable right now, especially since we like versus the start of the last era when we didn't even have any commercial hubs down. We didn't even technically have it teched, although we were right there. This time we actually have it down, and we get an immediate return on this right away. So I think it is fine. It is a fine time for a free inquiry golden age. Now we can clear these camps. Now we can settle this city. Oh, it wasn't. Yeah, we only got it once because we already had settled floodplains. That's fine, though. And now we can buy this. So we get 3 era score that we get to apply to this era, not the previous one. That one we don't care about at all. Could faith buy some writers and things. We'll see. I really want to take advantage of the districts here. I wish I could settle the Oasis. You can't. It's just a +4 campus that I don't get otherwise. I mean, I could settle the wheat to get it, but then I'm too far away from that holy site to get it here. It's still a crummy city. Yeah, the theater square here too. I don't know, maybe we do it and just deal with it. And just deal with a absolutely terrible city that's going to have 4 functional tiles. Something like that. Booyah! Welcome back for 16 months. Thank you so much. Welcome back into the shop. Good to have you here. Almost done with this. Oh, you know what the other factor of monumentality here is? Just the movement on your builders. Because this is going to be really painful to get all this done. Just because I don't have much to build here, I'm going to build this. How do I... All right. This scout, here's our job. We're going to come around here, and we're going to see if we can bait the barbs into either Cahokia or something and try to go there. Build a horseman for free envoy and era score. That's not a bad idea. What else do we want with our gold right now? Buy a monument. Yeah, fun. We've done that before. It's a little cheesy for me. I don't mind a little cheese, but too much cheese is, well, frankly, just too much. All right, so it is the medieval era, so we get to begin with this. Duplicates of, I want to say olives or cotton are our best one. It's a Berger Jarl, or Jarl, rather. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's any passable feature, just like Coupe's Hogue. I'm about to improve 2 cotton. Man, not having monumentality here does suck. We do have multiple diamonds. That's true too. All right. How much do we commit? We only have to commit 2 here, right? We don't have that many diamonds, you guys. We have 2. We'll have double cotton, same difference. There's olives, so 2 sources of olives. There's nothing that we're like flooded on. The other civs have diamonds. Oh, to win the thing? Okay. I can see that. Yeah. To see if they want duplicates. Do you think they're going to be smart enough to do that? I don't know. I'm not wholly convinced. I think like this. I think we win this. Oh, I mean, that's true. We do have a bunch from the city-states. That is true. I suppose those count. Not that we really need the amenities. Yeah, these are hard to win. Probably a waste of my era score. Or my Diplo favor. So here, is this really what we're settling? It gets 2 really good, but how do they ever get that? How do they ever get the housing to make it happen? It might be too good to pass up, though. Cahokia Mounds, that's true. Oh, that's true. We get our Diplo back. All right, I'll settle this dumb city, I guess. I hate it. Thanks, game. I hate it. See, defense question. When you kill an attacking unit with a ranged city defense and not the unit, does it matter combat bonus-wise, which is an actual kill shot? It'll matter XP-wise, but that's pretty much it. Because your city won't get XP, but your units will. I think our Petra city is going to be the flat desert city. I mean, this certainly could be too. But remember that there are other bonuses that come along with the trade routes. So then if that's true, then I probably for sure want a coastal down here of some sort. Because there's just a lot of stuff that we're not taking advantage of at all. Do I want the campus first? I guess we still just want the Saguba first. I don't think so, Mav. I don't think there's a way to bribe the AI to voting with you. You can, like, see what they want to vote for. +2 gold yields in the capital are coming from Reyna. All right, so I can't really add any production in. Do we think we're going to get it in 8? I do hate late settles. It's not that late yet. I guess we just trust that we get it in 8 turns. And we can save this for a different engineer. Probably this. Probably that. Build 6 farms. I have 1. I have 1. The mines we got to boost, though. For sure. And yeah, we should actually tech pyramids. Because that would be a great one to get as well. Our capital could do that. But we're hard teching feudalism, especially since we moved out of monumentality. There's no easy get now. I can't get through there. So I'm supposed to do this now, right? If we're going to do Diplo, like actually having an early disaster like this makes sense. I also should have done like disaster level 4 if we're doing Diplo, but whatever. I mean, yeah. And we just try to win this. Unsung, thank you for the gifted subs. Welcome in, Red. Welcome in, Stymie. Thank you very much. Make sure you thank Unsung Hero for his kind, generous gesture. No disaster level 5 mod. Military I don't care about. That's fine. And then this one's good. All right, so we'll have to keep an eye on this. And know that it might take up a ton of our gold at some point. I'm gonna see what I can do. We're gonna flirt with this. I don't think I'm getting builders until feudalism now. I don't want to tech irresponsibly. Or are we flirting with tribal villages? Because we like it strange. I'm gonna Suze Cahokia? Yeah, once I have diplomatic, once I have envoys. Cahokia is actually quite important. Margan, thank you for the brand new Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome on into the shop. Thanks for the brand new sub. Appreciate the value. See what we can do with this. Spending money like it's going out of style. But clearing barb camps is great. It's an excellent way to chain through your golden ages, too. If Pyramids is available, and I have no idea if it is, that would be a good get for us. I would be very, very pleased. All right, we have an envoy here. Cahokia Suzerain makes the most sense. And so now we can move through their lands. They're obviously dealing with some stuff. Gonna go ahead and back out of that. Gulp. All right. One turn on that. I don't have all the money in the world to get them ready for it, actually. Yeah, we're very close. We've been hovering right around it. It's been an awesome month, Unsung. It's kind of scary being a streamer because you just never know what the next month is going to bring, but whatever. Oh, the city got iron. That's nice. Yeah, we may need to circumnavigate for Aeroscore. We're also going to theoretically be getting a lot of great people. As far as merchants, anyways. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I mean, that's kind of the way, like, you're, as a streamer, like, you're, yeah, I could try to tell him not to convert me. It might piss him off, though. I don't know if I want to do that. It's easy enough to launch an Inquisition and not worry about this. I mean, you kind of look at your subscriber count as, like, your base salary. So you're always trying to improve that. And then you look at like gifted subs, bits, donations as like gravy on top. But they're all really important, especially when you're a little guy like me. By Kumasi. Yeah, without Apadana, Diplo is hard as well. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extra. Cahokia mounds. I'd really like to take advantage of that. That would be another. We'll keep in mind that we passed monumentality here and say that not having the ability to faith by builders in 3 turns is going to be sad, especially with the Cahokia mounds. Pyramids is available. All right, then what do we need for you? Needs a temple. So 760 to buy both. I'll build the shrine by the temple. Cannot buy temples with faith, only the worship building. Ow. I might need an archer to help with that. Can place their Suguba. I could place... I guess the Suguba probably does just go there. It's so awkward having it over there. I'd actually rather place the campus. Because once we're out of this golden age, our science is going to go back to garbage. Although this probably saved me more production and stuff. Still. Atusa's dying. Rip my envoys.
Sometimes the wheel.
This guy can't do it on his own. He might die, actually. Without an archer there to help. But I'm working on it. Next engineer sucks. So this is nice. This actually helps us, saves us on tile buying. We get 3 charges on that, so we get 180 gold and 3 tiles. So we could like grab these. We could grab stuff in our 3rd ring. That's the best use of it, like grabbing this deer tile, because then I don't have to wait for a 3rd ring tile and we get it. We could also just gobble up land in between Japan, although I'm not really that concerned about any of this land in particular. What else could we do with it? I think I like buying the deer tile. Yeah, there's a couple iron nodes up there. We could still settle up here, actually, later on. Could buy out to this iron. Really want to start getting our builders here with feudalism, so I'm going to tech towards our lumber mills. Lumber mills, again, really, really strong on Mansa Musa because your mines are worse and lumber mills are very, very productive. So we like that. Oh, gosh, and we're super long on this video, so I will put a cut in it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't know what we're doing yet. Don't know if Diplo's on the table. We're going to make our Mahabharata play, and we'll see what happens. We'll also have to reconvert this. This is very important, actually. I'm going to say this before we leave. Make sure you reconvert your Mahabharata city to your religion before you finish it. Tune in next time where I forget to do that. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you the next one.